The information presented here is for educational purposes only. It is not intended as financial or security advice. Cryptocurrency investments carry inherent risks. Consult with qualified professionals before making any investment decisions. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have exploded in popularity. This digital gold rush attracts investors and cybercriminals alike. While the technology behind Bitcoin is secure, humans and their online interactions are often the weakest link. Hackers exploit these vulnerabilities to steal Bitcoin. That's why understanding the methods they use is crucial for protecting your investments. Phishing scams are a mainstay in a hacker's toolbox. These scams have evolved over the years, becoming more sophisticated and harder to detect. What started as simple email tricks has now transformed into a complex web of deceit. These attacks use deceptive emails, websites, or messages designed to trick you into revealing your private keys or login credentials. Hackers craft these messages to look as authentic as possible, often mimicking the style and tone of legitimate companies. They might pose as a legitimate cryptocurrency exchange or wallet provider. These fake sites can be incredibly convincing, with professional designs and even customer service chatbots to lure you in. Once they have your information, they can drain your accounts. This can happen in a matter of minutes, leaving you with empty wallets and a sense of helplessness. The speed and efficiency of these attacks are alarming. Always be wary of unsolicited messages asking for your personal information. These messages often create a sense of urgency, pressuring you to act quickly without thinking. Double-check the sender's address and look for any suspicious links or attachments. Hover over links to see where they actually lead, and be cautious of any attachments, especially if you weren't expecting them. Remember, legitimate companies will never ask for your private keys or passwords via email. If you receive such a request, it's a red flag. Always verify through official channels before taking any action. Stay informed and stay safe in the digital world. Malware, short for malicious software, is another significant threat to your Bitcoin. This insidious software can come in many forms, such as viruses, worms, trojans, ransomware, and spyware. Each type has its own method of infiltrating your system and causing harm. This harmful software can infect your devices without your knowledge. It often disguises itself as legitimate software or hides within email attachments, downloads, or even on compromised websites. Once it gains access, it can wreak havoc on your system. It lurks in the shadows, stealing your private keys, logging your keystrokes, or even taking control of your computer entirely. Keyloggers can record every keystroke you make, capturing sensitive information like passwords and private keys. Some malware can even remotely control your device, giving hackers full access to your files and data. Protect yourself by installing reputable antivirus and anti-malware software. These programs can detect and remove malicious software before it can cause damage. Regular scans and real-time protection are essential to keep your system secure. Keep your operating system, web browser, and other software up to date with the latest security patches. Software updates often include important security fixes that can protect you from newly discovered vulnerabilities. Ignoring these updates can leave your system exposed to attacks. Be cautious about downloading files or clicking links from unknown sources. Cybercriminals often use phishing emails and malicious websites to trick you into downloading malware. Always verify the source before opening any attachments or clicking on links. If something seems suspicious, it's better to err on the side of caution. SIM swapping is a more sophisticated attack that targets your mobile phone number. Hackers manipulate mobile carriers into transferring your phone number to a SIM card they control. Once they have control of your number, they can bypass two-factor authentication methods that rely on SMS messages. Protect yourself by setting up a strong PIN with your mobile carrier, and consider using an authentication app instead of SMS-based two-factor authentication for your critical accounts. Cryptocurrency exchanges, while convenient, can be prime targets for hackers. These platforms often hold vast amounts of Bitcoin, making them tempting targets. Hackers exploit vulnerabilities in their security systems to gain unauthorized access and steal funds. Choose reputable exchanges with a strong track record of security. Enable two-factor authentication on your exchange account, and consider keeping the majority of your cryptocurrency in a secure offline wallet. The history of Bitcoin is littered with high-profile hacks that underscore the importance of security. From its inception, Bitcoin has been a target for cyber criminals, who see the decentralized and often anonymous nature of cryptocurrency as an opportunity to exploit vulnerabilities. These breaches have not only resulted in significant financial losses, but have also shaken the confidence of investors and users alike. In 2014, the Mt. Gox exchange, once the largest Bitcoin exchange globally, collapsed after losing hundreds of thousands of Bitcoins to hackers. This incident was a wake-up call for the entire cryptocurrency community. The collapse of Mt. Gox highlighted the risks associated with centralized exchanges and the need for better security protocols. Investors lost millions, and the event led to increased scrutiny and calls for regulation in the cryptocurrency market. In 2016, the DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, lost millions of dollars worth of Ethereum, another cryptocurrency, due to a vulnerability in its code. This hack was particularly significant because it exploited a flaw in the smart contract, a fundamental building block of blockchain technology. The DAO hack led to a hard fork in the Ethereum blockchain, resulting in the creation of Ethereum Classic. It was a pivotal moment that underscored the importance of rigorous code audits and the potential consequences of overlooked vulnerabilities. These incidents serve as stark reminders that even the most established players in the cryptocurrency world are not immune to attacks. The evolving nature of cyber threats means that security measures must continuously adapt to new challenges. Hackers are becoming increasingly sophisticated and their methods more advanced, making it imperative for exchanges and users to stay ahead of potential threats. It highlights the need for constant vigilance and robust security measures. Implementing multi-factor authentication, regular security audits, and educating users about safe practices are just a few steps that can help mitigate risks. As the cryptocurrency landscape continues to grow and evolve, so too must our approach to security. By learning from past mistakes and staying proactive, we can build a more secure and resilient future for digital currencies. Hardware wallets are considered one of the most secure ways to store your Bitcoin. These physical devices resemble a USB drive and keep your private keys offline, completely isolated from the internet. Because they're not connected to the internet, hardware wallets are virtually impossible to hack remotely. When choosing a hardware wallet, opt for a reputable brand and follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, adds an extra layer of security to your accounts. It requires you to provide two forms of identification, something you know, like your password, and something you have, such as a code from an authentication app or a hardware token. Enable 2FA on every account that offers it, especially your cryptocurrency exchange and wallet accounts. It significantly reduces the risk of unauthorized access, even if your password is compromised. Public Wi-Fi networks are often unsecured, making them easy targets for hackers. They can intercept your data, including your login credentials, as it travels over the network. Avoid accessing your cryptocurrency accounts or making any financial transactions while connected to public Wi-Fi. If you must use public Wi-Fi, consider using a virtual private network or VPN to encrypt your internet connection. The world of cybersecurity is constantly evolving, with new threats emerging all the time. Staying informed about the latest scams, vulnerabilities, and security best practices is crucial for protecting your Bitcoin. Follow reputable cryptocurrency news sources and security blogs. Be skeptical of unsolicited messages and offers, and take the time to educate yourself about potential risks. In today's digital landscape, knowledge is your best defense against cyber threats. Stay ahead of the curve by subscribing to Cyber Network for the latest updates, insights, and practical tips on protecting your digital assets. We provide regular updates on the ever-evolving world of cybersecurity, empowering you to make informed decisions and safeguard your valuable cryptocurrency investments. Join our community of security-conscious individuals, and let's navigate the digital world safely together.